Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome into YouTube Live. I'm Skip, your host, and this is my new best friend, Becky Wright, because I was scheduled to do this show all by myself, and that would have been a disaster, and I would have mispronounced everything. And so, Becky, you're the best. You know that.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank
and
you
your
so much.
old best friend. We go way back.
Yeah, we do go back, but we went drinking once. Well, once. We've got our iPad
We've got
set
the
up.
tattoos to prove
If you
it.
have, if you have any questions, we've got an iPad set up here. I put in a question here because I think this is going to be an interesting half hour. I want to take it from a men's point of view because a lot of men, I think, watch Wake Up in Style. I do.
I sure
watch
hope
you and
so.
Aaron and Maya and and Janae. I watch you on Saturday mornings.
Is it a family affair? Everybody sits around?
It is not. She's at work.
Okay.
And it's just me and the dogs.
I appreciate it.
So I go between that and professional wrestling. So
Lots
between
of
those
similarities.
two, I do like to watch the show. It's very entertaining. So I ask how many men like to watch because I like to buy things for my wife.
That's awesome. And I really, as we go through this half hour, I want to ask your perspective.
And I want to ask your perspective too.
This will be a
Yes.
symbiotic relationship.
Absolutely. So this is a good plan. Good job, Ryan. See, you planned it out just perfectly. All right, so who is this Harvey Bernard?
Well, this is a nationwide brand. We are so pleased to be able to partner with them. And you remember them from department stores, and now the accessories line is only found here. So to be able to bring you jammies, here's the deal. Shopping for jammies can be super expensive, $60, $80 for a pair.
Why?
Well, it's quality, it's fabric, it's a lot of factors that built in, but here's the deal. They don't need to be. When we can bring you the same quality, beautiful sets that really do pair together excellent. And I love the value on this one. So we've got 4 different colorways.
Yeah. Do you want me to give the colors?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. First one is Aquamarine Fair Isle.
Gorgeous. So you're seeing that Fair Isle print through the trouser, and then the Aquamarine, kind of a frozen moment.
And I'm sure the next one is your favorite. It's called Red Wine Glass.
Yes. They didn't have an old-fashioned highball, so I'll have to settle for that.
Scotch neat. This one is called Blue Night's Galaxy for obvious reasons. That's really nice.
Really pretty.
And then we have one called Crystal Rose Plaid. And I like how it contrasts from the top to the bottom,
That's
too.
just it. Okay, you're feeling it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I was going to ask you a question. How can they polyester feel this nice?
That's just it. I mean, we live in the future. In terms of textiles, this is what we're calling Minke Fleece. So what it is, it's got a little bit of a loft and a hand to it, but still a silky soft feel. So it's a gorgeous quality. It's going to still keep you cozy warm, especially if you're gift giving. I think we're in a place now, you're binging your shows, you're having a little popcorn after work. This is such a release and a relaxed feel that really does welcome you after a hard day's work. Very easy in terms of the fit too. We've got extra small through 3X. So I would say order very true to size, probably based on a bust measurement. And then that trouser is elastic. So you just can't get any easier than that in terms of just an easy pull-on pant.
Pants like that
Yeah.
that I wear all the time.
For sure.
Very comfortable. Can you grab some of the slippers there real quick?
Yes.
I want to mention that we have $3 off the slippers if you want to buy the matching slippers in black, gray, or tan. And these are made, there's a micro suede on top, memory foam in the center, which is very, I really think my wife bought some of these.
These are really smart.
Yeah.
And you know what I like about it too? It isn't, if you've ever had a scuff or just a slip-on slipper, often they don't have that gripper on the bottom, so it almost behaves more like a true shoe.
You've got to have that too. You might go outside the front stoop just to get the paper or get the mail and come back in, and it's wet, so that'll keep you nice and safe.
Really
These are
smart.
only $12.49, but they're $3 off if you buy them along with our Minke Fleece. I just like saying that. Minke Fleece V-neck top and pajama set. Why do you think we have sold over 4,000 of these sets?
Well, I mean, first of all, the value is extraordinary. Is it, what is it, 17, what'd you say?
It's $17.49.
That makes no sense to me. And really, that could be the warehouse store. Think about where you've seen jammies. It could be, you know, the big box store. You don't see 2 pieces. You might see one, maybe just a bottom. So to be able to gift give, love this. I love it for the young women in your life. I love it for your wife. Anyone that's shopping with us knows that Harvey Bernard name. It's still machine launderable. And one thing I like about this pant in particular, 28 inches on the inseam, a little bit shorter. So it's not going to be sloppy. It's not going to be ill-fitting.
All right. I do not know the answer to this, but I think I do. Teens are starting to wear these bottoms to school.
Yes, and I don't know if they pass muster.
I don't know, but guys are wearing them too.
No, we've seen it. Treat it more like, we kind of call it luxe leisure or athleisure.
Well, is that what it's Luxe leisure?
Luxe leisure,
okay,
exactly
that's the
right.
new trend.
That's right.
It is a new trend. I know that for a fact. My wife is a speech pathologist, and she sees teens all the time.
Right.
2 of her boys, they're 15 and 17 years old, that come in to see her once a week.
Yeah.
They wear these fleece pants, and she said, "Are those your Are those your pajamas? She said, no, that's just what I wear to school.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
I think you see that look a lot. Even if you're flying, this is really, I
Yeah.
think for a long car trip, I would wear that easily with a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Just so that you don't have anything constricting or tight. Just
Yeah.
feels good to cozy
And
up.
just to hang out in. I mean,
That's
the
it.
first thing that you might want to do is get out of those work clothes, get into this, get some dinner, do what you need to do, make your phone calls, and then sit down and watch a TV or read a nice book. You're going to be so comfortable. Ryan, you're going to have to time me because I'll just keep talking. All right. How many men watch Wake Up in Style on Saturday mornings? I want to know that. Okay? So if you do, I don't know if you're embarrassed to say. I'm not. I like to watch it. It's not only great to shop for my wife, but you guys are entertaining.
We really do have the most
No, I'm
fun.
serious. It is like the most entertaining show all week. Because you have and Caitlin's there too. And she has fun as well.
Caitlin, are you going to come say hi?
No.
Why?
No? We were talking dogs earlier.
I
My
like
dog.
people that don't equivocate. Caitlin's
Yes.
answer?
No.
No. Not.
Okay. Now we're going to have 3 One World tops right in a row here. The first one is a mixed print knit with a chiffon trimmed high-low top.
Say that 3 times fast.
No.
I
All right, here are the
shan't.
colors. Burgundy multi.
Ooh, that's
We have
pretty.
a rust blue denim. Rust blue multi and a
Shane.
teal multi.
This
These 3.
is so cool. So, I mean, the name doesn't really even tell the story enough. Burgundy
Tell the
gives
story,
you
Becky.
a beautiful kind of floral that runs through. It creates almost a corsage effect. Rust is an overall perfect deep dark denim that looks great with dark jeans. Look at that patterning. Nobody does it better than One World.
Look at the price too. It's $17.99. It's on value pay $3. It's 55% off. When we introduced this top, it was $25.99 and it exploded at $25.99.
Yeah.
We're calling the show Shop the Best of ShopHQ. This is the fashion line. So to be able to get a top like this, okay, so I'm a guy.
Yes.
If I were going shopping with my wife,
Yes.
and she would say, okay, look at this top and ballpark it for me, I would be thinking more like $60.
I think you're exactly right. And
Yeah.
really, when you see One World out at the department stores, expect that. I mean, that's exactly what you can see. You're getting a gorgeous polyester throughout the body. But what's neat about this is chiffon. This whole edge, and this is true for men and women, I think we just
that's a see-through, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Isn't that cool? So chiffon is a little bit of a lighter woven. It takes on the same print story, but it's a great way to get a little more length, especially if you like to wear leggings or skinny jeans. And I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Our friend Heather Hall shared this with me.
Yeah.
That her husband mentioned.
Yeah.
He likes to see her in things that he can't wear, meaning fabrics like he could wear the shirt I'm wearing,
Yes,
a
sure.
denim shirt.
Right.
Chiffon, maybe not as much. So do
You're
you
right.
like to see a woman
of
in
course,
fabrics
of course,
that
especially on date night or
Yes,
something like that,
yes.
or especially if we're planning another cruise. We've got to go this time. I'd love to see her, wear things that only she can wear as far as fabric. You're absolutely right.
floaty, pretty?
One trip we took, it was so cool. She is the best. We went on a cruise to Alaska.
I love this.
She wore a denim top and a white, like chiffon, almost like a ballerina tutu.
Oh, she's got cool style.
Oh my gosh, it was. And then she had, I think they were black leather boots.
Like combat boots.
Yeah.
Great look. See, this is what I think is so cool about fashion. It is your expression. It tells the world, about your personality. And there's something about One World that is so artistic. Notice the print, the fabrics. We call it the body loving brand. So if you're 3X, it's going to work for you. If you're 1X, it's going to work for you. That's the teal option that has a little bit more of a plaid that runs through. Very, very pretty.
Very pretty, lightweight too.
Yes.
How do you take care of these?
So this one I would ask you to turn inside out before you machine launder it. Do it on a
Okay.
cool temperature, both in the washer and the dryer. I always say don't cook your clothes. Just keep it light.
All right, another question from the men.
Yes.
I would say is, do you wear these with jeans?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, One
Not
World
the men
is-
wear them with jeans. I mean, your significant other.
Listen,
wears
you
them.
do you. If
Yeah.
you love it, get it. I like it with leggings. I like it with jeans. And let me just hold it up to me. So this isn't my size. This is an extra small. But this is a big deal. The fact that it's giving me enough coverage through the front and the back. Do you see how that's plenty long here? Can you see? Yeah.
There we go.
Nice and there we go. Thank you, Ryan.
Is there
So
a
that's,
benefit for that length?
My
Is there a
pride.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I
I mean, I
understand.
think through the backside, I think we feel a little bit more comfortable.
When we're always shopping,
See, these are things
there is
we
a
take.
certain length that
I think so.
has to be shopped for.
I think
understand.
so, yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
All right, so these are from One World. And who is the guest for One World? Is that Sam?
Sam's here.
Sam's here now, right?
So he is here. If you
They're
have
actually
some time,
on the broadcast side as we speak, I think.
You know, he might have a break right now.
Right, it's next hour.
Yep,
You're
exactly right. But
Yeah.
we love him. He's a LA stylist. He chooses to work with One World. So do you know that they actually make this fabric? They do the print layout. So it's not like they just grab a bolt off the at the fabric
Yeah.
store. They create these looks for you.
This is a very pretty top.
Yeah, it is.
I like the chiffon.
Do you have a preference on the color? What do you think?
Gun to my head, I'd have to go with the rust.
I'm kind of with you.
Yeah.
I like that print layout too, but what's neat is you can choose a couple and get
and
a
the first thing
totally-
that went what would look good on my wife? You know,
Yes.
I'm always thinking that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, because there are certain colors that do not complement her skin tone.
You're right.
Right.
Kind of draws the color
Rust
out.
is definitely is a good color for her.
So do you shop for her? Like
I shop with her.
Okay, I see.
I don't shop for her. That would not be
You've
good.
learned that lesson.
Yes, I learned that back when we met. Bought her a couple of things. Oh, how now that is quite an article of clothing you bought me there.
That is really something.
Right, and I don't
yes.
think she's ever worn it. Okay, so here's another top from One World we have. This is 744196, textured knit, long sleeve, layered, ruffled hem, mesh line top. I don't know why I say that. It's all on the graphics, so you can read it. Almost 2,000 of these have sold, and this is 97% polyester and 3% of my favorite friend, spandex.
Nice.
All right.
Everybody's best friend.
Yes.
So 3 beautiful colors.
Oh, I
I've got
see.
the green to my hand. That camo trend, really, really hot in fashion right now. You can see that all the way down. We'll talk about that design work that comes through, but that's your green. And then your next door neighbor
Is
mauve.
your mauve multi,
Pretty.
and then we have a blue multi. Let me put this in the front.
Boy, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love that. And remember, it's not just the color that you're ordering. The print stories are a little bit different. And this is a different texture, too. So
Yeah, and
as
explain this as I
right?
stretch it. It has that bounce back.
Isn't
That's
that-
the spandex.
That's the spandex.
Okay.
That's the super stretch. And what that means for you is you gain a couple pounds, you lose a couple pounds, no big whoop, right? It always bounces back, looks great. And then this gives you cool coverage. So this is all lined.
Ah.
Isn't that interesting?
Very
That has
nice.
smoothing properties against the body. It's going to kind of hide any lumps and bumps. And then we added in that cool ruffle. So now you've got a layered effect that runs through. Again, these are design details that you would expect to spend, $50, $60 to
It's kind of
see.
like that extension you guys had the other day. Remember
That's right.
those
The tunic
that
extender.
Aaron was going to buy for Shaq?
Yes, the Indigo Thread Company. Honestly, does everyone know Shaq is coming?
Shaq is coming in March 4th, I believe it is.
So
I think That's
exciting.
the first show. So yeah, he's going to be there. He's actually be in Atlanta. Aaron went down.
Yes.
Did some video.
Yes.
So it's going to be a fun show. She said he's hilarious.
And bright and talented and 7'1".
A good friend of mine who was a host at QVC, Dan Wheeler,
Yes.
got to interview him. And it was quite an interview. It was really interesting. He put his hand over his face and covered the entire face, of course.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, great guy. And so he will be here with his mom, I guess. Mom's going to be there too.
That's exciting.
So March 4th, I believe, is the first show. So join us here at ShopHQ. What a coup, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so if you're interested in this from One World.
Another coup. I mean, another nationwide brand. If you go to department stores, you see One World. We have a deep, deep relationship with them. So we've got the better selection, the better color choices, so things that you might not see elsewhere.
60% off. They were $50, $19.99, 6 value pay of $3.33. Of course, even though you're watching us on YouTube, it still is our 30-day unconditional money-back satisfaction guarantee. If this does not fit perfectly, if it's not everything you see on the screen, you can send it back within 30 days. Make sure it's back here in our building within that 30-day period. If you are a VIP member, you know about VIP, right? VIP means you get refunds on your shipping and on your return shipping. If there's Sam right there. So he'll be joining us on broadcast with, don't tell me, it's going to be with, yeah, tell me. Who's coming up with Sam today? I knew that. Huh?
It's a mystery.
I'll find
She's
out.
beautiful, whoever she is.
Whoever she is.
And talented.
Kind.
Yes.
And kind, and
dog
I
lover.
still don't know who it is.
Fatima?
Is it Fatima? Thank you.
So all those things were true. That worked out
very
great.
True. Yeah. I don't think she has a dog though. No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
You have a new puppy.
Oh my gosh, he just went through double ACL
Oh,
TOPO surgery.
buddy.
Double. He's doing great.
Good.
He's doing great.
Did he have the cone of shame?
No, because
Oh.
I was with him pretty much 24/7.
Okay, good.
So I just watched him.
Good to hear.
Because that thing is so uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
So it's that little, they call him a Shakespeare collar. And so he never had to wear one, fortunately.
Good.
So he's doing great. Now the bulldog you can have. All right, I'll give him to you. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at another One World that we have available. Only two colors here, the blue multi and the red multi. This has only been on the air once. That's right. This has only been on the air one time, and that was with Lynn Shocker. This is yours for only $29.99, 6 value pay of $5, and we have only about 500 of these to go around. So if you'd like it, it's 745-741.
I always wonder if people think that sounds like a lot. It isn't. We're in
500?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
We're
no.
in 90 million homes.
It's
yeah.
not a lot.
That's not a lot at all.
When you hear 500, yeah, a store is not going to sell 500 of these in a day, but ShopHQ on a Saturday morning
Oh, that's in a
will
couple
sell
minutes.
thousands of these.
That's right. Yeah, it really
one
is.
show,
And
so.
this one's brand spanking. So this
Yeah.
is brand new. If you love that new, it's a woven. And what's different about the two that we just saw, they were all stretchy. This is woven, meaning it doesn't have a lot of stretch. It has a little bit more of the float, kind of a light, gauzy, airy feel, getting you ready for vacation. I mean, to me, that just screams Mexico,
I was
cruise
gonna
wear.
say, yeah.
Florida Keys. I mean, how much fun. So I'd love to see what your personality is. Are you a little bit more of a bright, white, light kind of story? You're getting chartreuse and blue. Wear that with your white jeans. It's going to be perfect. And then the red, I don't know. I would have called it more of a raspberry.
Yeah, it is. It's more of a berry color.
Don't you think?
Yeah, you have you have darker berry here and then lighter. This is definitely like a light strawberry there.
Very pretty. Pretty coverage on that sleeve too. My arms are not ready for a tank top, so I like that coverage. Pretty little ruffle.
My arms are not ready for a tank
Well,
top.
you know what? I've got a roll tab. This is all by design. You know,
Okay.
girls dress with smoke and mirrors in mind, so this is really smart. It gives you that great. Did you see the
Guys
tassel?
don't do that, you know.
Do you not?
Oh, yes, we do.
You have to.
Did you hear I said spandex is my favorite friend?
Do you ever? Do you ever?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I've been known to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I could get an ace bandage in there every
Yeah,
day, I
I
would
know.
do it.
Every
I just don't have
day.
help.
Every day. Notice I hardly ever turn sideways.
That's true. If you're taking a picture, stay straight on. And then what's the other trick? Make sure that the person is a little bit above you.
Yeah, yeah.
So look what Ryan did. You
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Just a little bit above.
Just a little bit above.
Appreciate
and then
you.
Never turn around because then the old bald spot comes out. So
These tricks are for free.
yeah,
There is no charge.
You can use them. You can use them. I'm seeing a weekend in Key West in this
Yes.
one. All right.
I mean, if you're ready for capri season, you're ready for shorts, do it with white jeans. It's lightweight. You can still machine launder it. So if you do rinse it out, you know, in the hotel room, just hang it up on a hanger. It's going to wash up beautifully.
White jeans. That that was a big thing in the '60s.
Yes.
It's back.
Oh, in a big way.
Are guys wearing white jeans?
Yes. Don't
Okay.
pack them away either. That's the other thing. I've seen them even in the dead of winter with a black turtleneck.
Oh,
Can be very
yeah, that'd be
cool
nice.
way. But I'll hold this one up to my white
Yeah.
jeans. So right now, dark, perfect for the season. But look at that. Presto changeo, instant spring.
Very nice. So this is more springy. We're getting ready for spring too, and the hosts are getting ready for spring. As soon as that cruise is over, right, we're all going to start wearing our spring goods.
Isn't it time?
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't think we have to follow those old rules about Memorial Day or any of that nonsense. Just if you feel it.
Anything goes today.
I feel like especially now too, it's an instant pick-me-up.
Yeah.
It's so gray and dreary. These colors, look what's happening to your screen right now. I mean, it's just life and energy.
I love Dakota. She's such a nice person.
She is a sweet, sweet girl.
She really is.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
models
so
are
I was
great.
uptown the other day,
Yes.
and I saw a girl in a kind of a frilly, it wasn't this color, frilly top.
Yeah.
And then she had a black mini skirt and combat boots.
I like
Is
that.
that good?
Mixing high and low,
Okay.
mixing kind of the feminine with the tough.
Yeah.
I love that. And really, in terms of styling, the transition from season to season, from winter to spring, you get more interesting combinations. You'll take some of your turtlenecks and then combine it with some
Yeah.
of your springier pieces.
So gentlemen, if you see anything, I know that a lot of guys watch these YouTube shows and they tune in, they go fashion. No, stay with us on these fashion shows because you could pick up something very nice. You can listen to Becky, you can listen to Maya, you can listen to Janae, you can listen to Sam. They will give you all the recommendations that you need. So if you want this for $29.99, it's 745-741 from One World with our 30-day guarantee. Again, I mention that because sometimes fashion is, sometimes it's easy to return, sometimes not so much.
Well, and what I love about ours too is even when you see the clearance prices, like earlier we saw $17.99.
Yeah.
The stores I go to, that means it's final sale. That means it better work out. With us, give it a go. You know, gift this to her, see if this works out, and then if not, just send it back. But what I like, this is my trick. If you're buying watches, if you need to do some purchases, it always goes over a little bit better if you kind of sweeten the pot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you sort of, you know, well, a little bit for you, a little bit for me. That
Yeah, I
goes
bought
both ways.
myself
We do it with
something.
you guys too.
Right, so when you buy something for yourself, always buy it for her too.
Fair's fair.
Becky, you're the best. Thank you for joining me today.
Really
It
fun.
was really
Always
fun.
great to see you.
All right, we're going to wrap it up in this show. Coming up a little bit later this afternoon, we have Gucci jewelry, and then Justin Zimmer is going to be joining me a little bit later with the Invicta Breakdown. So we got some great YouTube shows coming up, and again, Sam will be here with Fatima in about 35 minutes on our broadcast side with One World Fashions. All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you so much. Have
All
a
right,
great day.
see you soon.